want to say is there's something that only now, because you're asked to notice, you notice, and you didn't notice it before. Like maybe the pictures on the wall, or the pattern of the door, or the fact that there is a chair over a table there. Did you notice a chair over the table? There? It wasn't here. No, of course not. So the board, the fact that these things have white and off-white stripe. I don't know, just notice the pattern of the carpet. So noticing. So noticing is an active act. Okay? We do it with purpose. We look around to notice things in the environment. So when we notice something happens to our brain, something happens to our awareness, and when something happens to our awareness, we are more alive. And when we are more alive, things happen. And this is what Ellen says. We know what really happens. And our performance is better. And being present like that means also that we are more sensitive to things, we respond to things. Okay? There's a very famous research that she did. She asked an orchestra. Okay? There was an orchestra. She asked them to play some music, and they played it, whatever it was, never mind. And then she asked each and every one of the players to make a little change from what he should play. Okay? Maybe when it's strong, play it low. Maybe miss some notes, maybe add some notes, maybe change some notes, whatever. At least one change that they'll have to do during playing that piece. And they recorded that too. And then they took the two recordings to music experts. Which do you think the expert considered the better music? You would think probably that the first correct one would be considered better because there were no mistakes there. But actually, all of the experts said that the second one was better because they noticed, because the music was there. Now, what made the difference? Now, let's think of the players. When I play, I have to listen very carefully, actively, to others in order to choose right the moment when I'm making my change. And when I'm noticing, when I'm so active in noticing things, what really happens is that I play with presence. I'm present at my music. So my music is better because I play it from a present place. And the funniest thing is that the expert did not notice the mistakes, although every one of the player made a change which could be considered as a mistake. So this is very, very interesting, I think, to understand that you have to be present, to notice actively changes in the environment. But that is the Western way. The Eastern way is based on the Buddhist meditation called Vipassana or Sati, which is a meditation of being at the present moment by moment, without judgment and with intention. So, what does it mean? It means that we sit and we take very, very careful look at what happens to us in our body, in our senses, and the meeting point between the inside of us and the environment. Okay. So welcome to sit, but be careful. The people here, mostly from India, have a very clear paradigm of what meditation is. Usually it's either breathing meditation or mantra meditation or some kind of concentration meditation. And mindfulness is just the opposite of concentration meditation. So please, I'm going to be with you, try to be with me and not disappear into a higher consciousness plane, okay? So please just sit comfortably. If you really want to do it right, you sit in a meditation posture, but it's not very comfortable here, so you can just put your legs on the floor, you put your hands one within the other, like that. You sit straight. Maybe you should sit, not leaning on the chair, maybe like that. Like that will force you to sit straight. So we sit straight, and you can close your eyes or not, but if you don't close your eyes, you can please look maybe 30, 40 centimeters before you. Don't look around all the time or look at me. So you sit like that. And we start noticing our breathing. We notice our breathing, the air coming in, the air coming out. We notice how the air is getting in through our nostrils, going inside. Where does it go? We just notice, we don't have to change. And we'll try not to move too much, although it might be very difficult. Again, breathing in, breathing out. And we start noticing our body. We'll start with our head, around the eyes, around the mouth. You don't have to do anything. If you're stretch or whatever, don't do anything. Just notice your throat, shoulders, your hands. Try to see if you can, without moving or touching, if you can have the consciousness of each of your fingers. Don't touch them, just see if with your mind you can meet each one of your fingers. And we go back to our hands, our back, our stomach, the meeting of our behind with a chair, our legs, our feet, and again try to see if you could feel the fingers of your feet, the toes, I think it's the right word. Can you feel it? And we go back to our body and we see if there is one point that pulls our attention. Maybe painful, maybe just stretching, maybe uncomfortable, maybe comfortable. But where is there the place that calls our attention? Again, we don't do anything about it. We are just noticing it without doing anything about it. And then we open our senses to the world. We listen. We feel. We can feel the air around us. We can listen to the sounds outside us or inside us. We have a constant sound in our ears. Can we hear it? Like a ring. And we try not to move. Even if our body is very, very stretchy and tense, we try to look where is it stretchy and tense and do a research on that part. Not to change it, but to learn it. What's going on there? Do you smell anything? Do we have a taste of what we had at lunch or coffee or tea we had before we came in? All our senses should be alive. And then let it open even more to what can be sounds, can be thoughts, can be emotions, can be feelings. And once in every few seconds I might ask you, what now? Because thoughts come and go. So we just follow them. We don't stick to them. We don't chase them away. Thoughts are okay. We're not trying not to think. We're trying to follow our thoughts, but not to be addicted to them. Like our consciousness is like sky, and our thoughts like birds that's flying in the sky. The birds come and go. Birds are not part of the sky. Sky is not holding the birds. And even if I think of something that happened yesterday or should happen later, today or tomorrow, I just notice that. I don't do anything about it. If I'm impatient, it's okay. Then that's what I am, impatient. If I'm tired, I want to sleep, that's okay. I notice that I'm tired and want to sleep. If I want it to get over, it's okay. That's what I am now. Whatever happens is just it.